3, start.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. We are here today to give our presentation regarding the human resources management crisis of XYZ company. So first of all, we will go through some information about this company to understand more about the current situation. So XYZ Consultancy Services Limited is an Indian multinational company providing IT service, and currently they have suffered some issue regarding human management, human resources management, including the loss of case and experienced staff. Their employee also show low performance due to the lack of motivation, and their reputation and image in public got negative impacts as well. There were a panic inside the organization due to a lack of leadership. So first, we are here to give them the solution to and strategy to help manage the crisis, and also rebuild the company back into an employer of choice within 2-year project. So first of all, is for motivation employee. We would like to suggest that there are lots of reasons lead to the lack of motivation of employee. So one of them used to be the stressful and direction in the workplace. So we would suggest the XR department provide and organize employee assistance program to support them on mental health, and then move up their motivation. The employee assistance program is an intervention program designed to enhance the mental health and well-being of staff while creating a happier and more productive in workplace. This program also provides the confidential and effective solution focused on consoling not only their employee but also their family as well. By the implement of this program also help reduce the business cost in the long term by reducing the employee turnover, low motivation, and retraining costs. Besides that, we also suggest them have to do the outplacement procedure if necessary, because providing the outplacement to employee is a way to show that they care about the employee even they leaving the company. They also we can reinforce the current employee, client, and community that we care about people. We value our people. That's it's also the way to make the company branding and image in public more better. So the first one, coaching and mentoring program is also can be considered to recover and maintain the employee morals and motivation as well. So next, Sira will be present her strategy.
Thank you, Pru. Now I will talk about the absenteeism and high turnover in the company. So first I would like to highlight the main causes of absenteeism, that what happens in the companies when employees start leaving the companies. Might be there are the poor working conditions, the management has not the direct coordination or direct communication with the employees. There could be the nature of the work from which the employees are not satisfied. Maybe they are physically overburdened. There might be the management style which they don't like. They have some arguments or some problems with the management due to which they decide to leave the company. Also, there might be the communication gap between the management and the employees. There might be the lack of communication about the strategies, about the standards of the companies. Proceeding further, I would like to talk about the strategies that companies should adopt in order to make sure that the employees retain in the company, and it will definitely have positive impact on the performance of the companies. When the companies are going in the crisis, their companies should be prepared for this one, that there should be proper crisis management team, or there should be proper crisis management plan, and the responsible personnel from the company, from the media, should be part of that plan, which communicate to the employees in the organization that what is actually happening, due to which the company is going in the crisis, or due to which they are temporarily facing the some problems. So they are the responsible personnel who communicate to the employees that yes, this is the reason, and because of this reason, we are facing this problem. The second thing is, what happens is when there is crisis in the companies, normally organizations start dismissing the employees. Normally, either the employees are going by themselves. So rather than dismissing the employees, there should be some training programs, there should be some talent management in the company, and the talent from all the company, all the employees should be collaborate, and it should be divided to boost up the company's areas which are lacking at that moment. Last but not the least, the health benefit schemes should be revised, because what happens is that this creates demotivation among employees, that they are not getting what they actually need. So what companies can do, they can collaborate with the insurance companies. Employees and the insurance companies can share the burden, because definitely when there will be huge lot of employees, and the insurance companies are getting any contract from them, so it will be definitely good for the companies as well as other employees. Now I would like to call Saurabh to talk about the succession plan and talent management.
Thank you, Sudra. So I would like to explain about the talent management and succession planning. So first of all, we should all talk about the leadership. Leadership is it's a primary thing towards the talent management, and it's starting from the in the leadership quality. So it's for the top succession and for the management resources in the company. So which helps to the organization within the company, which used to retain and development the intellectual knowledge between the capital and the company future. So the purpose of this, first of all, the succession planning is used within the company for the people, those who are employed within the organization, and that to ensure the recruitment that can be developed within the company, and it also shows that why the company can work efficiently with the change in the position of within the organization. Next, I would like to talk about the strategies. So there are the various strategies which can be used within the organization to retain, to help the people to retain within the company, and for the top leaderships. So it's like to evaluate and monitor and update the plans, come up with the succession planning, and carry out the position analysis and establish the key and critical positions. So a succession plan. So a succession plan reviews the position in the it reviews the high turnover and the positions within the company. Moreover, it calculates the talent gap, and then formulate the strategies which can cover up the talent gap, and helps the company to grow further and to lead and to compete with their other companies within the in the industry. Thank you so much. And next, Pawan will explain on the cultural organization. Thank you.
Hi, proceeding to my friend, I would like to explain about organization culture that our company is following. Like, organization culture is all about different type of beliefs and values that the organization has been following for a long time, regarding less to the employees' beliefs and their expected values on the duties they have been following. And also we need to introduce new types of leadership qualities, so that organization can achieve their goals and new types of products and new type of policies so that each and every organization can follow the different types of culture. So our type is to get new goals and set new policies and run the organization at high standards. Now, next to that, how a strategy will impact the organization culture. So in that, first and foremost thing is that our HR and the leader should explain the each and every rules that an organization has been following, and that should be ensured that all the employees has been following those rules and they are working according to that, because the unique policy is being followed all through the organization. So that will be ensured that there is no different type of rules for each and every employee. And coming to that, he should ensure that there is no gaps between the employees and organization. That will not be good, because if there is a distraction, the employee's skills will get down, so that he will not work how he was intended to do, and he cannot get the product to up standards. And also we should maintain good communication with these employees and organizations, so that it is possible by only HR, because he knows how the employees are working and how they are producing their own products, and how it is useful for the organization. And as well as coming to that, and last and foremost thing is that he should explain the duties that he should perform, and also how he should do that, and how he should perform all those things that is intended to him according to this organization. The employee should follow the HR rules and all those things, because that is followed by whole organization to get the high inputs for the growth of an organization. And now my friend will explain regarding these HR duties.
Thank you. So finally, taking into account the CEO's request of hiring a new HR director, we focus more on the soft skills we think that the new candidate should have. So to summarize, it has to be a leader by example. We are looking for someone that manage people, given his own given his own mind. Also, it has to have high developed people management skills. It has to be a person really willing to communicate with a whole bunch of stakeholders, with his peers, also in any direction. Also, we need a person with excellent negotiation and influencing skills, because in this time of crisis, we think this is really important to manage the challenge of take the company away from the crisis. Also, we think that a person with experience in crisis and change management, and also it has executive and professional coaching, that will be a plus. So after we did research in LinkedIn, we came up with this candidate, Jack Morgan. So we didn't want to share the summary, his personal summary, because this was the thing that caught our attention to focus on him as a candidate. So to summarize, the main points that we find here is that he has already experience in global HR leadership team. Also, he has the main HR functions like recruitment, transformation, and change management. And also, that's a plus, he also has experience in the working place health and safety. That is really important in this time of crisis for the company. And finally, he also has experience. He's a certified rehabilitation and return to work advisor. So he managed a lot of HR issues around the well-being of the employees. So we think that that's a really plus for the candidate. So the terms to appointment this candidate will be to offer a full-time contract. We think to mix the remuneration to be a mix between fixed and base, perform-based remuneration. Also, we'll offer monetary benefits like life insurance for him and his family. But here the key thing is that we are going to link his performance-based remuneration with KPIs. So we want to let him know what the main KPIs are going to be. So that will be like he has to reduce the turnover rate to increase the employee satisfaction from low to medium. Finally, he has to create a workforce development plan. And according to this, he will get a bonus attached to his fixed remuneration.